I swear, I promise, this is the last video I upload to this channel like this in a row. I'm so sorry. So before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video, I should probably address something really quickly, which is the current status of InfinityBit. So for those of you who are unaware, I am currently unable to work on InfinityBit. Really sorry about the really long wait with this one, but hopefully the end product will be worth it. And maximum it'll take another week until I am working on it again. And just a quick refresher, I am currently working on Season 3, Episode 6. So yeah, only like 2.5 more episodes to go. That being said, let's jump into the main topic of this video. You already read the title, so you know what it is. Some of you may remember that a fair while ago I made a video called I'm Getting a Patreon. And when I say a fair while ago, I mean just about a little over a year ago. And obviously that never ended up happening, at least for the reasons that it was going to. But within the last 2 hours, I decided to revisit the idea of making a Patreon mostly themed around InfinityBit. And so that's basically exactly what I've gone and done. Now, it's not entirely for InfinityBit, I guess, in the sense that, obviously right now it would be, but say that at some point I'm working on another project, like, for example, another movie, then it would probably apply to that as well. It's very heavily talking about InfinityBit, because that is the main thing that the channel kind of focuses on. With that being said, I have officially made a Patreon. I don't expect anyone to donate to it. Similarly to my merch, I honestly would be very surprised if anyone gave this crappy thing a single donation. But if you do, there are quite a few reward tiers. I list all of them out in the actual video that is on the Patreon page, so if you want to see them all, then you can go to the page and look at it. But for now, I'll tell you a few exciting ones, is that you may or may not be able to request your own episode of InfinityBit, and also get early access to episodes, which is something that I feel like should be an option, just because, as some of you may know, based on the format of which I make InfinityBit, where I like to create all the episodes first, so that I have them and I can upload them as scheduled and have a good consistent schedule. That does mean that there are usually months going by where episodes exist and just aren't released. So basically, there is now a way to get early access to said episodes. So those are just listing off a few of the reward tiers, and there are plenty more, but I'm not going to go that in depth about it. There will be a link in the description to the Patreon. There will also be a card right there to the Patreon. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do that, and if I'm not, then that's going to be pretty embarrassing. There will also be a link in my actual little links section, when you go to my channel page, and then there's the banner, and then there's, like, a link to my website, and a link to the Spreadshirt merchandise, all that good stuff. It will be added to that. Speaking of the Spreadshirt merchandise, I have updated the shop, and it is now many things. It is more organized, there are more products. I also added model images, so it renders the things a little bit better. Previously, the only options were like shirts and hoodies, and basically something you put on your torso. But there are now mouse pads, pillowcases, water bottles, drinking mugs, backpacks, bags, buttons. I'm not sure if I said that like literally a few seconds ago. Hats, phone and tablet cases, all sorts of really awesome stuff are now available. I haven't added any new designs yet. I definitely plan to do that at some point. But I figured I should just let you guys know. It is updated, there are more items, it is more organized with the layout and stuff. And I'm just kind of proud of the little update, the little mini update that I've done to it. And yeah, that's kind of irrelevant to the main topic of this video, but this video is only going to be like 6 minutes at most anyway, so figured might as well say it. There's no harm in mentioning it, but yeah. I'm going to start working on Season 3 very shortly, and you should expect to see a trailer coming in. I don't want to say anything specific. I'll say soon, but I can't say within any radius, because for all I know, that could end up not being true, and then, oh look, I look like a jerk. Even more so than usual. So yeah. I have a Patreon. If you want to support it, feel free to. If you don't, which I expect you probably don't, that's fine. Keep in mind that this channel and everything I do on it is non-profit, and all of the money that is donated to the Patreon would be going towards things to make Infinity Bit. I am not looking to make YouTube my career or anything, which is in part because it's an extremely unstable job. But yeah, I know that between me adding merchandise and me getting a thing that's literally just a page where you can pay me, some of you might be under the impression that I'm basically trying to become the final form of sellout. I just want to clarify, I'm not. I could care less about making money. I should say I couldn't care less. Why is the phrase I could care less? That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, just want to clarify that. I'm not a total sellout, even though it might seem like I am. I don't really care if you donate or not, but if you do, it is highly appreciated, and you will be rewarded and recognized. All that being said, brief recap. Infinity Bit will be made again soon. Patreon, new merch stuff. I'm not a sellout. That's basically what we've learned today. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I promise I'm going to stop uploading to this channel now. Not in that way. I'm going to stop uploading these videos to this channel now. I just thought this was important, so thank you guys for watching. Salutations, and goodbye.